Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Audubon High School for this TV 19 sports telecast of this Colonial Conference matchup between the Gardens of Haddon Heights and the Green Wave of Audubon. This is Russ Williams bringing you the play-by-play of this contest, which is being played on Saturday, October 15th, 2011. The Garnets are led by head coach Ralph Shivo, and they currently have a record of 3 wins with only 1 loss, while the Green Wave, who are under the direction of head coach Dominic Cole, have a 1-3 record. We'll be right back with the start of today's game after these words from our sponsors.
Hello, my name is Eric Scheinelt, and welcome to Burlington Carpet One. We are family owned and operated for over 40 years in the South Jersey area.
We are located at the corner of Clementsbridge Road and Route 30 in Barrington and offer top brands of carpet and flooring, including Bigelow, Lee's, Stainmaster, Armstrong, and Mannington, just to name a few. We have a price guarantee that is ironclad. You will pay the lowest price in the area, guaranteed, and we will also guarantee our installation for the entire life of your floor. Some of our floors are guaranteed for up to 50 years, and this is special. If you don't like your floor for any reason, including color, we will replace it for free and pay the labor.
Please feel free to contact me or any one of my staff. We are your neighbors. We all live in South Jersey. We would love to get to know you and show you what Burlington Carpet One is all about.
Print it, copy it, ship it, and express it. We can print from your computer files or provide creative services, graphics, and typesetting, along with collating, binding, and laminating. So let us help you with your reports, brochures, yearbooks, newsletters, pamphlets, programs, business cards, forms, stationery, and more. And with 7 copy machines on site, we get it done fast. We carry shipping supplies and can provide packing service for you. We are an authorized shipper for both FedEx and UPS. We also provide notary service, custom imprinted products such as hats, cups, and pens, and fax service. Print it, copy it, ship it, and express it. Chick-fil-A at the Audubon Crossing Shopping Center offers a delicious and healthy menu of freshly made chicken sandwiches, wraps, salads, side dishes, and desserts, along with a complete breakfast menu. Community service is important to us, and this football season we'll be serving our famous chicken sandwiches at concession stands for select local high school matchups. A portion of each sale will be donated to the participating schools as a fundraiser. So look for the great taste of Chick-fil-A at a game near you and at our restaurant in the Audubon Crossing Shopping Center. It will be our pleasure to serve you.
And we're back here at Audubon High School, ready for the kickoff for today's game. Kicking off for Audubon will be number 12, Eric Shore. Kicking off for Haddon Heights, is number 12, Jamie DiMartini.
Back to receive for the Wave is number 1, Deshaun Modell, and number 23, Khalil Chisholm.
The deep men for Audubon are number 1, Deshaun Modell, and number 23, Khalil Chisholm. DiMartini is ready with the kickoff, waiting the referee's signal. There it is, and we are underway in Audubon. High end-over-end kick. Picked up at the 11-yard line and returned to about the 10-yard line. No gain on that return. So Audubon's going to start off on the offense this afternoon. The tackles for Audubon are Adam Cox and Matt Rowan. The guards are Owen Danya and Devin McMonigal. The center is Chris Dexter. The wide receivers for Audubon are Deshaun Mundell, Wayne Test, George Karwacki, and Josh McShane. Audubon comes to the line. 2 men split right, 1 out to the left. Quarterback is Aiden Borden. Inside handoff for the Green Wave to start the afternoon.
Here's number 8, Keith Michalski. Tackle made by number 66, Alex.
There's the fullback, Keith Michalski, on the carry. He picked up about 4 yards. It would be 2nd and 6. Ball is on the 17-yard line. Audubon backfield has Aiden Borden at the quarterback. Borden up behind center. He drops back. Penalty marker thrown on the play. Handoff went to number 23, Khalil Chisholm. Rounding out the backfield for Audubon, I mentioned Aiden Borden is the quarterback. The running backs are Kevin Tarafay, Keith Mikowski, and Khalil Chisholm. Penalty on the play. Referee's talking it over with the Heights captains.
It's an illegal shift against Audubon.
Illegal shift against Audubon. Will move the ball back to the 15-yard line. So it will be 3rd and about 8 from the 15. Oh, they're moving it back further. Excuse me. See where they're going to spot this ball. Okay, his ball is on the 10-yard line, 2nd and 13. Borden at quarterback. Inside handoff for Audubon, picks up a yard or two. That was the halfback, Khalil Chisholm. Defensively for Haddon Heights, up front they have Keenan Jones, Julian Fagans, Ryan Thompson, Alex Thompson, Jeff Breyer, and Darian Pierce at the offensive front line. Let's go to the defense. The defensive ends are Sean Sack, Alex Thompson, and Julian Fagans. The tackles are Keenan Jones and Ryan Thompson. We're at 3rd and about 10. Chisholm again on the carry. Back to the Heights defense. Linebacking core includes Phil Azari, Kenneth Lewis, Khalid Moore, Darian Price, Jamie DeMartini, and Dante Pinkney. Chris Cook and Kashawn Bounds are the cornerbacks. Eric Shore waits on his own 5-yard line. High end-over-end kick. And it lands, kicks back, and goes out of bounds right around just about the 35-yard line. So that's where Haddon Heights will begin their drive. 1st and 10 from the 35. And after that Haddon Heights offense, the tackles are Keenan Jones and Jeff Breyer. The guards are Julian Fagans and Alex Thompson. The center is Ryan Thompson. Darian Pierce will be the tight end as Haddon Heights comes to the line for their first play of the afternoon. Nick Lundholm at quarterback. He pitches. Goes to number 22, Brandon Joyner.
Number 22, Brandon Joyner. Tackle made by number 23, Khalil Chisholm.
Haddon Heights wide receivers include Chris Cook, Dante Pinkney, Kashawn Bounds, and Kenny Orange. The running backs are Phil Azari, Khalif Moore, and Brandon Joyner. There was a gain of about 2 on that last play by Brandon Joyner. So it will be 2nd and 8. Ball is at the 33-yard line. Nick Lundholm up under center. Kenny Orange in motion. Swing pass.
Lundholm laterals to number 4, Kenneth Lewis.
Kenny Lewis takes the swing pass.
Number 1, Deshaun Mundell.
Good defensive pursuit there by the Hawks' Deshaun Mundell. There's a loss of 3 on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and about 12 with the ball at the 37-yard line. Lundholm down. He drops back. He's rolling to the right. He's looking downfield. And the pass is incomplete. It was intended for number 10, Kashawn Bounds. So that brings up a 4th down for the Garnets. Be 4th and 12.
For the Garnets.
The punter for Haddon Heights is number 12, Jamie DeMartini. Deep men for Audubon will be number 23, Khalil Chisholm. Actually, it looks like Heights are going for it on 4th down. They pitch the ball to number 22, Brandon Joyner, and he is stopped well short of the 1st down.
Brandon Joyner is stopped by number 52, Adam Cox.
Defensive end Adam Cox, quick to make the play, making a stop on Joyner.
1st and 10 for the Green Wave.
So it is 1st and 10 Audubon from their own 32-yard line. Audubon comes to the line. Aiden Borden comes up under center. 2 wide receivers out to the right. They go up the middle to number 23, Khalil Chisholm. He is stopped right at the line of scrimmage and pushed back.
Handoff to number 23, Khalil Chisholm. Gain of 2 on the play.
Derek Morris.
2nd and 8 for the Wave on their own 35.
So a gain of about 3 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 7 with ball at the 35-yard line. You send Wayne Test out to the right. Josh McShane to the left. Borden rolling to the right. He's being pursued and decides to run it out himself. Nice run there by Aiden Borden.
For 7 yards and an Audubon 1st down.
Aiden Borden crosses the 40, goes out of bounds around about the 43-yard line. That's going to be good for an Audubon 1st down. Nice play there by Aiden Borden, looking downfield to the right, nothing open, decided to just put it away and take it himself, picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10 Audubon from the 43-yard line.
So we have Audubon 1st down at their own 43. I backfield. Josh McShane goes in motion. Handoff goes to Keith Mikowski.
Inside handoff to number 8, Keith Machowski. Tackle made by number 66, Alex Thompson.
Gain of about 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7. Balls at the 45-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 for the Wave.
So far, most of this game is being played right in the middle of the field. Audubon now with 2nd and 7. Their 2nd possession of the afternoon. Draw goes to the halfback, number 23, Khalil Chisholm. He's stopped by the inside linebacker, number 42, Phil Azari.
42, Phil Azari. 3rd and 7 for Audubon.
So very small gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7, ball right at the 45-yard line. Aiden Borden comes in with the play. They send Deshaun Mundell and Josh McShane out to the right. George Harwacki to the left. Borden working from the shotgun. He's looking to the right. He cuts back, and he is hit by number 58, Julian Fagans. So that results in a loss for Audubon, moving the ball back to the 40-yard line. It will be 4th and about 13.
5 on the play, 4th and 13 for the Wave. Back to punt, Keith Machowski receiving for the Garnets, 22, Brandon.
Machowski is the Audubon punter. Gets a high wobbly kick. It lands at the 35, takes an Audubon bounce, runs right down the sideline. Officials are going to spot it around the 29-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Garnets of Haddon Heights from their own 29-yard line. So far, nobody able to really generate any offense in this game.
Today, the Audubon Marching Band would like to welcome back band students from Mansion Avenue School under the direction of Mrs. Sue Moore, and the band students from Kershaw School in Mount Ephraim under the direction of Mrs. Mary Mannion.
Haddon Heights has Nick Lundholm at quarterback. Brandon Joyner is the tailback. Phil Azari in the fullback position. Receivers split to both sides. Joyner slipped on the handoff, but then recovers, and he is hit immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Joyner carries for a gain of 1. Tackle made by number 23, Khalil Chisholm.
That was the cornerback, Khalil Chisholm, making the stop. Gain of maybe less than a yard on the play. It's going to be 2nd and just about 9. Ball at the 30-yard line. We're still in the first quarter. We have no score in the game so far. Nick Lundholm, the quarterback. He pitches to Joyner. He's going around the left side. Good pursuit by the Audubon defense. Drops Joyner out of bounds right around the 35-yard line. Aiden Borden coming from the strong safety position to make the hit. Gain of about 5 on the play. Will be 3rd and 5 from the 35.
3rd and 5 for Heights.
Garnet send 3 men out wide right. Long count here. Okay, inside handoff this time goes to number 42, Phil Azari, and he moves up to the 40-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down for the Garnets. See where the referee spot this ball. Referee indicates that is a first down for the Garnets of Haddon Heights. Phil Azari picking up about 5 yards on the play.
Gain of 6 on the play. Haddon Heights first down.
So Phil Azari doing a good job picking up that needed 5 yards for the Garnets. He's still in the backfield along with Brandon Joyner. Handoff goes to Joyner, and he spins his way up to the 45-yard line.
Joyner carries
Gain of about just about 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5. Ball at the Haddon Heights 45-yard line. Nick Lundholm getting his plays directly from the coach on the sidelines. Brings it back to the huddle. He comes out behind the center, Ryan Thompson. Kenny Orange goes in motion. Lundholm is rolling to the right. He's looking for Orange. And the officials indicate that is incomplete, just a little short of Kenny Orange, who was wide open on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 5 from the 45-yard line. Lundholm comes in with the play once again. So on 3rd and 5, last time they went to their fullback, Phil Azari. We'll see what they do on this play. Again, they send 2 receivers out to the right side. Pitch goes to Joyner. He spins his way to midfield. And there he's met
Pitches to 22, Brandon Joyner.
By number 8, Keith Machowski with a good hit. There was a 6-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for a first down for the Garnets. So the ball now in Audubon territory. The Garnets methodically moving their way upfield. 1st and 10 from the 48. Just about 2 minutes left to play in a scoreless first quarter. Lundholm looks. Pitch goes to, thought we were going to have an option pass there. Pitch went to Chris Cook, who turns the corner off the left side.
Number 2, Chris Cook.
Gain of about 5 on the play. It will be 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 for Heights on the Audubon.
Adam Cox, the defensive end, making the stop for the green wave of Audubon. 2nd and 5, ball at the 43-yard line. Hand off to Brandon Joyner. He fights his way across the 40 down to the 35-yard line. Nice running there by Brandon Joyner. Hits the hole quickly, veers off, and picks up another first down for the Garnets of Haddon Heights.
It'll be 1st and 10 Heights on the Audubon 35.
Garnets on the green wave 35-yard line. Kenny Orange out to the right. Hand off to Brandon Joyner. Found nothing on the first effort, but second effort gets him across the 35-yard line, and he picks up 2 or 3 yards on second effort.
Brandon Joyner.
Good job there by the tailback, Brandon Joyner.
Made by number 51, Chris Dexter. 2nd and 8 for Heights.
Haddon Heights moving the ball very nicely here in the first quarter. Second and 8, balls at the 34-yard line. Lundholm looking to pass. He's back. He's got a receiver open, and it is number 10, Kashawn Bounds.
Nick Lundholm's pass is complete.
Bounds moves the ball down to about the 15 to 14-yard line. Will be good for another Garnet first down. That is the end of the first quarter of play. There is no score, and we will be right back with the second quarter of today's game after these words from our sponsors.
Hello, my name is Eric Scheinelt, and welcome to Burlington Carpet One. We are family owned and operated for over 40 years in the South Jersey area.
We are located at the corner of Clementsbridge Road and Route 30 in Barrington and offer top brands of carpet and flooring, including Bigelow, Lee's, Stainmaster, Armstrong, and Mannington, just to name a few. We have a price guarantee that is ironclad. You will pay the lowest price in the area, guaranteed, and we will also guarantee our installation for the entire life of your floor. Some of our floors are guaranteed for up to 50 years, and this is special. If you don't like your floor for any reason, including color, we will replace it for free and pay the labor.
Please feel free to contact me or any one of my staff. We are your neighbors. We all live in South Jersey. We would love to get to know you and show you what Burlington Carpet One is all about.
Print it, copy it, ship it, and express it. We can print from your computer files or provide creative services, graphics, and typesetting, along with collating, binding, and laminating. So let us help you with your reports, brochures, yearbooks, newsletters, pamphlets, programs, business cards, forms, stationery, and more. And with 7 copy machines on site, we get it done fast. We carry shipping supplies and can provide packing service for you. We are an authorized shipper for both FedEx and UPS. We also provide notary service, custom imprinted products such as hats, cups, and pens, and fax service. Print it, copy it, ship it, and express it. Chick-fil-A at the Audubon Crossing Shopping Center offers a delicious and healthy menu of freshly made chicken sandwiches, wraps, salads, side dishes, and desserts, along with a complete breakfast menu. Community service is important to us, and this football season we'll be serving our famous chicken sandwiches at concession stands for select local high school matchups. A portion of each sale will be donated to the participating schools as a fundraiser. So look for the great taste of Chick-fil-A at a game near you and at our restaurant in the Audubon Crossing Shopping Center. It will be our pleasure to serve you.
And we're back with the beginning of the second quarter. It is 1st and 10 in a scoreless game. Garnet's in possession. They once again hand it off to Brandon Joyner. Joyner trying the right side this time. He picks up about 5 yards on the play.
For a gain of 5. Tackle made by number 8, Keith Machowski.
Machowski, the
5 for the Garnets.
green wave linebacker, making the tackle after the 5-yard run by Brandon Joyner. It is 2nd and 5. Ball's at the 10-yard line. Garnet's driving here early in the second quarter. Ball was handed off to Brandon Joyner, and he is stopped just short of the end zone. Looks like he's going to be marked down around the 1 yard line.
Joyner carries down to the Audubon 1 yard line.
So that will be another first down for Haddon Heights. It is first and goal from the 1. Lundholm quarterbacking. Sends Azari in motion. He pitches to Brandon Joyner. Brandon Joyner trying to get around the corner, and he's going to be stopped short.
Joyner is stopped
Number 3, Aiden Borden. Brandon Joyner looked like he had that whole right side wide open. Aiden Borden did a nice job coming across from his safety position. So it is second and goal. Ball still at the 1 yard line. Green Wave determined to hold the Garnets out here. Once again, Azari goes in motion. Handoff right up the middle to Brandon Joyner, and Brandon Joyner is into the end zone for a Garnet touchdown. 1 yard touchdown run for the tailback, Brandon Joyner. So Audubon held on the first play, but on the second one, Brandon Joyner just went right between the guard and tackle and picked up the touchdown. Number 12, Jamie DiMartini, will be attempting the extra point for the Garnets. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So we've just begun play in the second quarter. The Garnets take the lead 7-0. So this classic Colonial Conference battle between two neighboring high schools, both of them trying to get back on the winning track after losses last week. Audubon's only win came against Lindenwold on opening day, while Haddon Heights has defeated Overbrook, Woodbury, and Collingswood. The only common opponents these two teams have faced so far were the powerful Eagles of West Deptford.
The soccer team is off to an 8-7-1 start. Their biggest win coming against previously unbeaten Gateway, 3-2. Bob Teagan has led the way with 13 goals.
I'd like to let everyone know that this is the Audubon homecoming. Lots of festivities going on here at Audubon High School. They have special events going on for the alumni before the game, and at halftime they will have a presentation by the band, and the homecoming court will be announced. So good time here for everybody at Audubon.
Matty Lord 11 and Jenna Rizzo 9 goals.
Officials give the ball to Jamie DiMartini, who tees the ball up at the 40-yard line. Audubon sends back Deshaun Modell and Khalil Chisholm, both waiting on the 10-yard line.
Number 1, Deshaun Modell, and number 23, Khalil Chisholm.
Coach wants the players to move up a little bit for the Green Wave, anticipating a shorter kick. It is a wobbly kick. It lands at the 22. It is fielded by Chisholm. And he's got a little bit of running room and takes it back to the 29-yard line. Good recovery there by Audubon running back Khalil Chisholm. 18-yard return will be 1st and 10.
To the Audubon 29. Audubon will take over.
1st and 10, Audubon on their own 29-yard line. So far, the Green Wave hasn't gotten too much on track offensively. We'll see what we can do here in the second quarter with Aiden Borden at quarterback. Josh McShane goes in motion, set to the right side. The handoff goes to the halfback, Khalil Chisholm.
Khalil Chisholm carries for the Wave. Tackle made by number 5, Dante Pinkney, and number 55, Ryan Thompson.
Ryan Thompson making the tackle there for the Garnets. There was no gain on the play. It was 2nd and 10, ball just short of the 30-yard line. Audubon trying to get on the scoreboard here in the second quarter. They're trailing by 7 points. Officials stoppage of play, checking one of the players. Number 62, Owen Danya, being sent off the field. He's replaced by Sean Hansen. Probably need a little medical attention on his hand there. So we're 2nd and 10, ball just short of the 30-yard line. Aiden Borden behind Chris Dexter. A handoff to Keith Michalski.
Tackle made by number 66, Alex Thompson.
Alex Thompson, the defensive end, making the stop on Michalski. Gain of about a yard on the play.
3rd and 8.
It's going to be 3rd and about 8.5 or 9 yards. Ball at the 31-yard line. Aiden Borden doing the same thing that Nick Lundholm does, going to the sideline to get the plays from the coach, then comes back to the huddle. He's got Deshaun Mundell out to the right side. And they go right up the middle with Khalil Chisholm.
Borden gives number 23, Khalil Chisholm.
Chisholm moves the ball to the 35-yard line. Inside linebacker Darian Pierce making the stop for the Garnets. It will be 4th and just short of 5 yards.
Number 8, Keith Michalski, returning for the Garnets.
Keith Michalski is the Audubon punter. Brandon Joyner to return. Long end-over-end kick, lands at the 20, takes an Audubon bounce, and it is rolling and picked up at the 11. Brandon Joyner picks up the ball at the 11-yard line, returns it to about the 21, 10-yard return. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Garnets of Haddon Heights as we start this drive from their,
Joyner returns the ball to the
looks like about the 21-yard line.
Tackle made by number 50, Pat Burnett.
Garnets come to the line with Nick Lundholm at quarterback. Ryan Thompson is the center. Julian Fagans, Alex Thompson are the guards. Handoff right to the tailback, Brandon Joyner. He fights his way. Second effort again by Brandon Joyner. He gets across the 30-yard line.
Tackle made by number 40, Kevin Tarafe.
Linebacker Kevin Tarafe coming up to make the stop on Brandon Joyner, who has shown second effort on several plays today. That was about an 8-yard gain for Joyner. Will be 2nd and 2, ball at the 30-yard line. Lundholm hands it off. He goes to, let's see who's on the bottom. That looks like number 42, Phil Azari.
Tackle made by number 8, Keith Michalski.
Michalski, the middle linebacker, making the stop. That's a first down for the Garnets. There'll be 1st and 10 for the Garnets of Haddon Heights. Ball's at the 35-yard line. Thompson comes out, gets the ball set. Nick Lundholm up on center. I formation. 2 men to the right, 1 out to the left. Lundholm looking to pass. He's looking to the right side. He's got a man open right across the middle. That was intended for Chris Cook, just a little bit behind him. He was wide open in the secondary.
2nd and 10 for the Garnets.
Just a little bit off on the timing on that play. So the incomplete pass will make it 2nd and 10. Ball still at the 35-yard line. Lundholm brings his team to the line, gets up behind center, I formation, and split both sides. Handoff to Brandon Joyner. He's stopped by Anthony Cianfrani. 3-yard gain on the play.
Number 51, Christian Dexter, and number 33, Anthony Cianfrani.
Gain of about 3 makes it 3rd and 7. Ball's at the 38-yard line. Heights send 3 receivers out to the right side. Single setback. Lundholm rolling to the right. He's looking for open space. He turns up the corner, and he is out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
Scrambles off the right side.
Good scramble there by the quarterback, Nick Lundholm, looking downfield, couldn't find a receiver, decided to put it away.
Gain of 10 on the play. Haddon Heights first down. Official timeout.
There is an injury on the play, so we'll be back in just a moment. We are back now after the injury to the Audubon player. There's 5:40 remaining in the second quarter. It is 1st and 10 Garnets. Ball on their own 47-yard line. They lead by 7. Handoff again to Joyner. He is stopped by the linebacker Keith Machowski. Nice play by Machowski, coming up from his middle linebacker position. There's gain of about a yard on the play. It will be 2nd and 9, ball at the 48-yard line. Kashawn Bounds out to the right. Nick Lundholm pitches the ball to Brandon Joyner. Joyner almost breaks through, and the ball comes loose on the play. Audubon saying they've got it. Let's see what the officials say.
Recovered by Audubon.
The officials are saying Audubon. There is a penalty marker down at midfield, so we'll see what that's all about before we sort out the fumble situation. The penalty was against Haddon Heights. It is the penalty was declined. Audubon recovered the fumble, so it will be 1st and 10 Audubon. Ball at their own 47-yard line. Now let's see if the Audubon Green Wave can take advantage of this break, get some momentum going here in the second quarter as they trail by 7. 1st and 10, 47-yard line. Aiden Borden at quarterback. Deshaun Mundell split out to the right. Aiden spins, and it is intercepted by Haddon Heights and returned. That is number 4, Kenny Lewis. Kenny Lewis picks off the ball right near midfield and returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line. So back-to-back turnovers gives Haddon Heights Garnets the ball 1st and 10 at the Audubon 22-yard line.
Audubon 22, Haddon Heights 1st and 10.
So the Green Wave didn't even get a chance to get anything going. One and done, and here come the Garnets in good field position. Short field to work with. Garnet send out Bounds and Orange to the left side. They run it up the middle to Brandon Joyner. And again, Joyner picking up good yardage. He's across the 15. He's down to the 11-yard line.
Gain of 10 on the play. Haddon Heights first down.
Great effort in this first half by Brandon Joyner and also the Haddon Heights front line opening up holes for him to get through. It is 1st and 10. Ball's at the 11-yard line. Lundholm up behind Thompson. He pitches to Brandon Joyner. Brandon Joyner trying to turn the corner, and he is stopped after a gain of about 5 yards.
Tackle made by number 62, Owen Donia.
Owen Donia making the stop for the Green Wave. But Brandon Joyner is just doing a great job out there for the Garnets. It is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 for Heights. Only Audubon 6.
Ball is on the 6-yard line. Audubon has called timeout. As I mentioned, this is homecoming for Audubon. And Audubon has been competitive in 3 of its first 4 games. The same is the case for Haddon Heights. The one convincing loss that each suffered was to Group 2 contender West Deptford.
With 4 games left in the regular season.
Audubon sophomore Khalil Chisholm rushed for 207 yards and 3 touchdowns last week against Gateway, and Haddon Heights Brandon Joyner has rushed for 270 yards and 2 touchdowns. In this contest last year, Audubon defeated Haddon Heights 20-13. In that win of 20-13, Audubon clinched a playoff berth. So this year, as I mentioned earlier, the Green Wave is currently 1 win and 3 losses. The Garnets of Haddon Heights have 3 wins and 1 loss. With these two towns to join each other, and these are always classic Colonial Conference battles. Okay, it is 2nd and 4. Ball is on the 6-yard line.
It was 2nd and 4 for the Garnets.
Lundholm once again given to Joyner. He is stopped right at the line of scrimmage by most of the Audubon defense. The entire right side collapsing on Joyner. Read that play very well.
Joyner is stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Like Pat Burnett leading the tacklers there. Looks like 3rd and about 2. 3rd and 3. Ball at the 5-yard line. Garnet's trying to add to their 7-point lead. 3 men in the backfield. Lundholm fakes, and he's looking to pass, and it is complete to number 10, Kashawn Bounds. 5-yard touchdown pass from the quarterback, Nick Lundholm, to the wide receiver, number 10, Kashawn Bounds. Nice play there by the Garnets, faking the inside handoff and going out to the right side. Jamie DeMartini will be attempting the extra point for the Garnets. Snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is good.
DeMartini's kick is good. With 2:39.
There are 2 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in the first half of play. And we have a score of 14 for the Garnets, and Audubon yet to score. Audubon trying to get things on track here in the second half. They had the fortunate play of recovering the fumble, but then followed up with an interception. We'll see if they can get something going here in the second quarter.
This year's theme is Oktoberfest, and we'll be celebrating the fall with seasonal food and beverage, games and trick-or-treating for the kids, a silent auction, and live music. Tickets are $25 in advance or $30.
Jamie DeMartini will be teeing the ball up for the Garnets.
Annually to a deserving senior. Thanks in advance for your support.
The deep men for the Audubon Green Wave are Deshaun Modell and Khalil Chisholm.
Halftime for the 2011 AHS Homecoming Celebration.
DeMartini talking to his team, making sure everyone's accounted for.
Number 12, Jamie DeMartini. Back to receive.
They spread out,
Deshaun Modell and number 23.
and we're ready to begin play. Awaiting the referee's signal, and there it is. DeMartini's kick is very short, and it is fielded by number 83. That's Zach Sutter.
Heights onside kick is received by number 83.
Penalty markers come in very, very late. Don't really think that was an onside attempt. I just think it was a short kick, fielded nicely by Sutter, who was hit and lost the ball, but he was down when he was hit. Officials threw the flag. I think we're going to have unnecessary roughness against the Garnets. As Zach Sutter was down when he fielded it and then got hit.
It is a personal foul.
So referees won't allow that to occur. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness against Haddon Heights, moves the ball into Garnet territory.
That 15-yard penalty will move the ball to the
Penalty moves the ball to the 42-yard line, and we'll see what Aiden Borden can do with his Green Wave offense now. He goes back into the shotgun formation. He's got 3 men to the right. Lone setback. Borden looking to the right, getting pressure, gets a little safety pass to Keith Michalski. Michalski is moving down the field, and he is finally stopped. Nice pass there from Aiden Borden to Keith Michalski. Kenny Lewis made the stop. There is a penalty marker down on the play right near the 40-yard line. So we'll see what that comes out to be.
The penalty is a hold against Audubon.
So that penalty is going to be holding against Audubon, and that's really a shame for the Green Wave because Keith Michalski did a nice job coming from his fullback position, moving the ball down deep into Garnet territory. But the official saw a hold, and the ball's going to come back to the 49-yard line.
It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
So it'll be 1st and 20.
1st and 18, 1st and 19 for the Wave on the Haddon Heights 49.
Ball is still in Garnet territory at the 49-yard line. Again, Borden in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Aiden Borden mishandles the snap, and he is dumped in the Green Wave backfield. And that's another loss for the Green Wave, moving it back to the 39-yard line.
Timeout, Haddon Heights.
Haddon Heights has called timeout. We mentioned this being homecoming for Audubon. This is also homecoming for the head coach of the Garnets of Haddon Heights. Coach Shivo coached here at Audubon for several years. He left a few years ago to take an assistant position at Rowan University, and now he's back in Haddon Heights as their head coach. So this is sort of a homecoming.
We celebrate Band Day today and hope that all of the band students enjoy today's activities and the game.
Coach Shivo spent several years as assistant coach here, then moved to head coach before moving to Rowan University. Now he's with the Garnets, one town over here in Camden County, New Jersey. So it is 2nd down, 2nd and 20, close to 30 yards for a 1st down. Ball's at the 39-yard line.
Play resumes. It will be 2nd and 30 for Wave on their own 39.
Clock is at 1:40. Clock is being reset to 1:52 here in the 2nd quarter. Officials want the clocks reset. It's right now at 1:42. They want it at 1:52. So as we wait for the officials to reset the clock, we take a look at the Audubon and Haddon Heights huddles. Aiden Borden trying desperately to get something going here for the Green Wave. Having difficulty setting the clock. Mentioned earlier that the one loss that the two teams have, or the common opponent that has defeated both these teams, West Deptford, they are a perennial Group 2 contender. They are off to another great start this year. They're playing Woodbury this morning, and that should be another Colonial Conference battle. West Deptford again in Group 2 this year. Having some difficulty getting the clock set where they want it. So as we wait for the clock operator to get things going, we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, it looks like we're back, and the officials have decided they're going to keep the last minute and 52 seconds on the field, unable to reset the clock to get 10 seconds back on it. So they're going to reset it, or they're going to keep it on the field. Borden drops back. His pass is complete. No gain on the play.
Borden's screen pass is complete to number 23.
Actually, it looks like a loss on the play. Moves the ball back to the 37-yard line. It's going to be third and
32.
looks like about 32 yards to go for a first down. Haddon Heights has called first down, or excuse me, has called timeout here on third down. Heights stopping the clock, hoping to get possession of the ball one more time before the half.
Don't forget to visit the concession stand located behind the home bleachers.
We mentioned the fact that this would be a homecoming for Coach Shivo from Haddon Heights. It's also sort of a homecoming for Coach Dominic Cole here at Audubon. He was a Audubon graduate. He graduated in the year 2001, and he played under the tutelage of Coach Mark Deal, who was head coach of Audubon. So Dominic Cole, a Audubon alumni, and Dom Shivo, a Audubon returnee. It is third and 33. Fumble on the play. It is covered by Aiden Borden. Once again, the Garnets have called timeout, stopping the clock with probably just a few seconds left.
Timeout, Haddon Heights.
Time is being kept on the field by the officials. It's going to be fourth and close to 35 yards to go for a first down.
Support the Audubon PTA's project graduation by visiting their table at the school end of the home bleachers. They are selling Audubon rally towels, $5.
Audubon has been plagued by injuries this year. These small schools, injuries to several very key players, most of which play both sides of the ball. Number 4, Shane Furlong, has a torn ACL. He's out for the season. Though Audubon is going to punt, Keith Machowski will punt. High end-over-end kick lands out of bounds. Let's see where the officials are going to mark it. They're walking up the sideline. And it looks like they're going to mark it somewhere around the 40-yard line. Actually, it's closer to the 36-yard line.
36.
So it will be first and 10 for the Garnets. Ball is on the 36-yard line. They lead this game 14-0. We are very late in the second quarter play.
A minute and a half left in the first half. Haddon Heights first and 10.
Officials say there's a minute and a half left in the half. Lundholm looking downfield. He airs it out. He's got man open. It was just overthrown, intended for Dante Pinkney. Pinkney had outrun the secondary, but the ball was just thrown a little bit long.
Second and 10 for the Garnets.
It will be second and 10. Haddon Heights in possession of the ball at the 36-yard line. Dante Pinkney showing good speed from his wide receiver position, but just couldn't get to that ball. So Nick Lundholm from the shotgun again. But the old hook and lateral goes for the Garnets. That's Kenny Lewis. He cuts back. And Kenny Lewis is into the end zone for a touchdown. The pass was completed from Nick Lundholm to Kashawn Bounds. He then laterals it to Kenny Lewis. He cuts back across the green and picks up a touchdown for the Garnets. So a little trickery there for the Garnets here on Audubon Homecoming Day.
Number 12, Jamie DiMartini.
Jamie DiMartini will be attempting the extra point. High snap, ball's down. Kick is good. So we're getting close to the end of the second quarter. Haddon Heights has taken a 21-point lead here.
With 1:08 remaining in the first half, Haddon Heights 21, Audubon 0.
Real nicely designed play there by the Garnets. Nick Lundholm throwing it out to Kashawn Bounds, who turns upfield, then turns back and flips it to Kenny Lewis, who was trailing the play. He cuts back all the way across the field and scores a touchdown. That was about a 60, maybe 65-yard touchdown from Lundholm to Bounds to Lewis. Jamie DiMartini is the Haddon Heights kickoff man. He will be teeing the ball up at the 40-yard line. Audubon will send back Deshaun Modell and Khalil Chisholm. Last kick was very short, was taken up by the up man. Didn't really look like an onside attempt.
Number 12, Jamie DiMartini. Back to receive the
And I think with a 21-point lead here, the Garnets really have no need to onside kick. So we'll see if DiMartini can get a foot into this one. The Green Wave of Audubon are ready. The Garnets of Haddon Heights are ready. Referees ready. And here we go. Low bouncing kick fielded by the up man. It's number 40, Kevin Tarafe. He moves the ball to the about the 39-yard line.
He returns for 4 yards to the Audubon 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wave.
So Audubon's going to try to get some points on the board here in the second quarter. It's 1st and 10. The ball is at their own 39-yard line, just short of the 40-yard line. Audubon comes to the line. Center is Chris Dexter. Aiden Borden, the quarterback. And it looks like the Green Wave's going to be satisfied to just take this in at halftime, talk things over, and see if they can rework the plan a little bit and come back for a competitive second half. Clock's running down. Borden letting as much time run off the clock as he can before he comes to the line. As I said before, the time is being kept on the field, so we don't know what the exact time is right at this second. And he comes to the line once again. I'm sure we're going to see the same play. And he takes a knee. And that is the end of the first half of play. The score at halftime, the Garnets of Haddon Heights 21, the Green Wave of Audubon 0. And we will be right back with the second half of today's game.